month's reception and sales with an incredible 134,000 in sales this year.
Yeah!
Oh, come on. Did you do 134,000? So, Tenille, tell us a little bit about the double burner grill pan and how you sell a boatload of those.
I don't know that this is going to be in the form of a commercial. That was just told to me right this very second. So. I think the most important part when it comes to selling any piece of our cookware, specifically the executive cookware, is that you know the product knowledge. You have to know how it's made, you have to know about the pour of it, you have to know about our non-stick material as well. When you know more about it, you feel more comfortable demoing it, and you're going to sell them. So I think the biggest thing with the double burner grill pan that scares most people is the price. Anybody agree with that? Yeah? So I have found during my shows that that's actually the first thing I point out about the double burner grill pan when I tell them to turn to page 8. And I ask them, what's the first thing that you notice about this when I told you to look at it? And they all kind of like hesitate. And I'm like, what's the first thing you look at when you go shopping for something? What's the first thing you look at? Price. You flip over the price tag, right? And I'll say, this is $250. But once I get done telling you how it's made and how we can offer a lifetime guarantee on this product, you'll understand why it costs this much. And you'll understand also why it will be the last time you buy the double burner grill pan from Pampered Chef. So after I explain how everything is made to them, I simply look at it and say, even if you only use this pan for 20 years, you have only spent, well, it's lifetime, right? If you take care of it, you should be able to hand it down to your kids. Seriously. So if you use this for 20 years, you've only spent $12.50 a year to use this pan. Does that sound more reasonable than $250? It sounds doable, doesn't it? So you have to break it down to where they can relate to going, oh, I can do $12.50 a year. I mean, it's all up front, but regardless, right? That's right. You have to break it down so they understand the concept of that $12.50. Now, if they don't buy it that night, they will book for it that night. Can I find out really quick, how many of you actually demo the double burner grill pan at your shows? Nice. That's impressive. And those that didn't raise your hand, how many, why are you not? Okay, so you don't have it yet? Some of you don't have it? If you don't have it yet, raise your hand. You do?
Hello!
I'm glad that was you and not me, because that was about to come out of my mouth as well.
Don't stifle, Marie.
So, all of you listen up. Really close, okay? The July special is 60% off anything in the catalog. Go collect $200 in orders and get the double burner grill pan. It is a huge demo tool, and it's not just as far as demoing, selling it, but a booking tool. A booking tool. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want more bookings? Yes. And you've got to give them a reason to book a show. See, I have preached this since my first year in the business. If you're not demoing any piece of cookware, you're doing your business dishonor, honestly. You've got to take something regarding the cookware so that they have a reason to book. Because $135 for the Rock Crock, people will spend that. They will. So give them a reason to book, not just something to buy. The other reasons why you don't demo it, other than not having it, someone said it was too big. Do you think it's too big?
That's the way I carry all my stuff.
Yeah? $75 too much to add to your paycheck? Hi, Doreen! How you doing, buddy? It's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. You know, I'll tell you what I did. I changed back to my old bag, my original consultant bag, the big black one. Fits perfectly in there. Judy Reed, is she in here? Judy? You know what she uses? The trunk organizer. Yeah, just fold them back, put it in there, Get yourself a couple of silicone trivets and take one of our towels or something and then put it and then put your presses inside and carry it that way. That's how I carry it in my bag. It's never too big to carry. Now, I don't want you to take the whole set. Just at least one of the grill pans. But take the double burner if you can, because you can always sell down. You can't always sell up. I do take, yes, because I use both presses with the demo that I do. So I'm currently making chicken Philly cheesesteak sandwiches with a cherry chocolate cake at my show right now. So. And they are good. So I think I sent that out to Patty.
Recipe!
Okay. I've got it. Patty should have it.
Okay.
What's the Philly cheesesteak? Is there just to ask us?
Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys
That's
right
not
now.
what I
I'm
want.
going to run through. Do we have a couple minutes for me to do? I could talk about the double burner all day long.
That's what I want.
I love this pan. And I tell people that when I introduce this pan, I tell them this is my absolute most favorite product in the entire catalog. It's the last big item that I demo of my entire show because that's the last thing I want them to remember. Okay? Plus the chicken cooks ridiculously fast. You can't do it any sooner than that. I do the chicken. I use the garlic and herb rub and the crushed peppercorn and garlic. And then I take the oil, put all that into my baggie. Usually it's a Ziploc gallon-sized freezer bag because then I'm also flattening it with the meat flattener side, not the spike side. I do all of that in the baggie. I explain that to my customers as well so that they know. Even then you can prep it and freeze it at that time if you want to. Then we preheat the presses inside the pan for 5 minutes. I've also prepped onion and bell pepper. The onion I've used with my spiral and slice. The bell pepper, I have cut the top off, talking about my cutlery, and then just to show an extra product, I use the veggie wedger to cut it into wedges. Then I slice it into thinner slices, and so the vegetables are grilling on the back. The chicken that is flattened is grilling on the front. All of it takes 6 minutes. 3 minutes on the first side, 3 minutes on the second side. When I flip the chicken, I also kind of stir the vegetables around a little bit. And then I've got a sauce that I make in the manual food processor, which contains 1 part mayo, 1 part sour cream, that's the staple recipe for Maple Chef. And then as much garlic and herb rub and crushed peppercorn as you want, because everyone's taste is different. So I use kind of not over generous amount, but a typical amount. And then Worcestershire sauce inside of that. 7 shakes of the bottle. Because that's another one of those things, and I tell them as I'm doing this, I say, if you like Worcestershire sauce, you can just keep on going. If you want more of the rubs, do more of the rubs. Everything is to your personal taste, and I let them know that. So then I show the manual food processor using that. I buy these white submarine rolls in our bakery in our store. I usually get 4 to a package. I'll take those and I'll butterfly them. I don't cut them all the way in half. And so when I fold them open, I do the sauce, and then I take fresh sliced provolone from the deli and put that, only because I haven't found a huge block to use our own cheese knife on. And then do the provolone, and then by this time I've taken the chicken and all the vegetables and chopped them with the salad choppers in one of the stainless steel bowls. Take the large scoop it into the butterfly on top of the cheese and the sauce, put it back on the grill pan with the press on top, and I grill them. I take them out, I use the panini spatula with a big bread knife and cut them in half and serve them that way. So I get 8 sandwiches out of 1 thing of bread, essentially. So I've come to figure it's about, if I do 4 chicken breasts, and they're nice sized chicken breasts, I can make 12 sandwiches easy. I can feed 12 people with that. So, yeah, so that's a general rundown of the recipe. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you post that? Can you post that? Andy says yes.
Yes. I can.
Thank you.
It's probably on my laptop, so I'll do what I need to do tonight to make sure we get it out there. And I actually have it typed up in a demo form.